children, we are continuing today with respect to rational numbers. We learned rational numbers are in the form of p by q. Numbers in the form of p by q are called rational numbers. That we are going to understand. We learned about natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Now we are going to learn a new set of numbers called rational numbers. We learn natural numbers properties, whole numbers properties and integer properties. Today we are going to understand what are rational numbers. Suppose I give you 3 chocolates and I ask you to divide among 4 children. How many chocolates are given? 3. That you have to divide among how many children? 4. So how can you write that number? 3 divided by 4. So 3 is the numerator, 4 is the denominator. And you observe both 3 and 4 are natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Every natural number is a whole number. Every whole number is an integer. Therefore natural numbers, whole numbers are all integers. So 3 and 4 are integers. 3 by 4 is a number which is in the form of p by q. So any number in the form of p by q are rational numbers. So 3 by 4 is a rational number. 3 by 4 is a rational number. Suppose I give you 4 chocolates and ask you to divide among 3 children. 4 is divided by 3. Now 4 is the numerator, 3 is the denominator. 4 and 3 are integers. Again they are in the form of p by q. Numbers in the form of p by q are called rational numbers. Therefore 4 by 3 is also a rational number. So whenever you write a number of the form p by q, it represents a rational number. I take another one. Suppose I give you an integer minus 10 and I ask you to divide among 7. Here minus 10 is divided by 7. 10 is an integer but it is minus. So minus 10 is an integer, 7 is an integer, minus 10 by 7 again is in the form of p by q. Any number in the form of p by q is a rational number where p and q are integers. Here p is minus 10. P is minus 10. So minus 10 by 7 is in the form of p by q. So it represents a rational number. I take another example. Suppose I write numerator as minus 5, denominator as minus 3. Does minus 5 by minus 3 represents a rational number or not? Our definition is numbers of the form p by q are called rational numbers where p and q are integers. What is the numerator here? Minus 5. What is the denominator here? Minus 3. What is minus 5 by minus 3? Minus 5 by minus 3 is a number in the form of p by q where p and q are integers. Here we can simplify this as minus divided by minus. We learned in integers. Plus. So it represents 5 by 3. Again 5 by 3 is in the form of p by q. P by q is a rational number. So any number of the form p by q is a rational number where p and q are integers. Now I write, what is this? 0. 0 by 4. Can you write a rational number of the form 0 by 4? Where 0 is an integer divided by 4, which is in the form of p by q. Therefore, this represents a rational number. Another number you can take 0 by 10, which is in the form of p by q. So, this is also in the form of p by q. We call it as a rational number. So, you can write the numerator as 0 and denominator may be any integer. So 0 by 4 or 0 by 10 or 0 by 20, whatever you take in the form of p by q, where numerator is 0 and denominator is any integer. You can write 0 by minus 7. This also represents a rational number. 0 by 20, rational number, or 0 by minus 20, which is in the form of p by q. It also represents a rational number. Next, I write a rational number of the form 4 by 0. Is it a rational number? 4 is an integer, 0 is an integer, both p and q are integers. Can you define the value of 4 by 0? That means you want to divide 4 with 0. You cannot divide a number with 0, so its value though it appears to be in the form of p by q, but q is equal to 0. The value of 4 by 0 we cannot define. It is said to be undefined. So a rational number which is in the form of p by q has another condition that q is not equal to 0. Members of the form p by q where p comma q are integers and q is not equal to 0. This is very important. Members of the form p by q. P is the numerator, q is the denominator. Both p and q are must be integers and the value of q should not be equal to 0. Such numbers are called rational numbers. So, your definition, what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Such numbers are called rational numbers. Just like natural numbers, whole numbers and integers, we are going to understand the properties of rational numbers under addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. What is this? 4 by 5. Is it a rational number? Yes. What is this? 7 by 5. Add these two rational numbers. When you are adding rational numbers, you have to observe the denominators. What is the denominator here? 5. Here 5. For which we want to take the LCM. The LCM of 5 and 5 is 5 itself. So now you can add the numerators directly. It is 4 plus 7 equal to how much? 11 by 5. 4 by 5 is in the form of p by q. 7 by 5 is also in the form of p by q. The sum 11 by 5 is also in the form of p by q. The sum of two rational numbers is a rational number. To take another example, 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. The LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. Why the LCM of 2 and 4 is 4? Since 4 is a multiple of 2. Whenever you have denominators in which one number is the multiple of the other, then the bigger number is said to be the LCM. So 4 is the LCM of 2 and 4. 2 divides 4 how many times? 2 times. 2 into 1, 2. Now 4 divides 4 how many times? 1 time. 1 into 3, 3. So the sum of the numerators 2 plus 3 equal to 5 and the denominator is 4. Now again the number is in the form of p by q. 1 by 2 is in the form of p by q. 3 by 4 is in the form of p by q. The sum 5 by 4 is also in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and the number is in the form of p by q. The sum of two rational numbers is a rational number. This is what is called closure property. In general, we take a comma b are two rational numbers, or you can take a by b comma c by d are two rational numbers. They sum a by b plus c by d, which may be equal to e by f, is also a rational number. This is what is called sum of two rational numbers is a rational number. Closure property of rational numbers under addition. Suppose you take same idea. A by b comma c by d are two rational numbers. If you add the sum a by d plus c by d, it is equal to e by f, and c by d plus a by b sum is also e by f or not. We check with an example. If this is true, then we say rational numbers have commutative property under addition. For example, we take 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. What is the denominator? 4. Here also 4. The LCM is 4. Now we can add the numerators directly as the denominators are same. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 by 4 equal to how much? 1. 1 is a rational number. You change the order of addition. 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Again the LCM is 4. 1 plus 3. You got 4 by 4 equal to 1. So as I said, A by B plus C by D equal to how much? E by F. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 equal to 4 by 4, which is equal to 1. 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is equal to 4 by 4 equal to 1. Therefore, A by B plus C by D is equal to C by D plus A by B. So, rational numbers have commutative property under addition. Now we are going to deal with associative property. I am writing 4. Is it a rational number? You know 4 is a natural number. You know 4 is a whole number. You know 4 is an integer. Every natural number is a whole number. Every whole number is an integer. Therefore, every natural number, every whole number, and every integer we can consider as rational numbers. So 4 is a rational number. 7 is another rational number. 4 plus 7 plus 8 is equal to 4 plus 7 plus 8 are. So what is 4 plus 7? 11 plus 8 is equal to 4 plus 8 plus 7, 15. 11 plus 8 is 19. 15 plus 4 is also 19. 19 equal to 19. In general, A plus B plus C is equal to A plus of B plus C. Rational numbers have associative property under addition. So what we learn? What are rational numbers? Numbers in the form of P by Q are called rational numbers where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Now we learn closure property under addition, commutative property under addition, and associative property under addition. What is closure property under addition? The sum of two rational numbers is a rational number or not. The sum of two rational numbers in any order is the same or not. A plus B is equal to B plus A. The sum of three rational numbers A plus B plus C is equal to A plus of B plus C. If this is satisfied, we say rational numbers are having associative property under addition. Now we are going to discuss identity property for rational numbers under addition. What is this? 4 by 5. How much is added to 4 by 5 to give you 4 by 5? It is nothing but 0. For 0, how much is added to give you 7 by 8? We have to add 7 by 8. So, in general, A plus 0 or 0 plus A is always the same number, that is A. Do you find 0 in the set of rational numbers? Just now I told you, you can write a rational number of the form 0 by 4, 0 by 10. In general, 0 is considered to be a rational number. A is a rational number, 0 is a rational number, or 0 is a rational number, A is another rational number. A plus 0 equal to 0 plus A equal to A. This is what is called additive identity. So, the 0 is the number which is called the additive identity in the set of rational numbers also. Now we are going to understand additive inverse. Additive inverse. What is this rational number? 4 by 5. How much is added to 4 by 5 to give you 0? This is a positive number. Whenever a positive number for which you want to add a negative number, minus 4 by 5, then the sum will be equal to 0. That is, if you have a number of the form A by B, for which you want to add minus A by B, so that the sum equal to 0. In general, for A by B, minus A by B is called its additive inverse. Or for minus A by B, we want to add plus A by B, so that the sum equal to 0. That is, for minus 5 by 7, if you add plus 5 by 7, the sum of these two equal to 0. So this is what is called additive inverse. So what we understand from additive inverse, if a rational number is given which is positive, its additive inverse will be opposite its sign, that is its negative value. If you have minus 5 by 7, its additive inverse is plus 5 by 7. If you have plus 5 by 7, its additive inverse is minus 5 by 7. So once again we recollect what are rational numbers. Numbers of the form P by Q are called rational numbers. Next, what is the condition for rational numbers? Numbers of the form P by Q are called rational numbers where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Next, closure property under addition. The sum of two rational numbers is a rational number. The sum of two rational numbers in any order is the same. A by b plus c by d equal to c by d plus a by b. Commutative property and condition. The sum of three rational numbers in any order a plus b plus c is equal to a plus or b plus c. Associative property. If a by b is a rational number and 0 is added to that, that is a by b plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a by b equal to a by b. 0 is called additive identity. If you have a rational number a by b for which minus a by b is added, such that the sum equal to 0, or for minus a by b plus a by b is added, such that the sum equal to 0, they two are called additive inverse of each other. So we learned closure property, commutative property, associative property, identity property and inverse property and addition. Now we are going to understand subtraction property. Okay, children. So we learned closure, commutative, associative, identity, and inverse properties under addition. Now we are going to continue the properties of rational numbers under subtraction. We are going to verify whether the difference of two rational numbers is a rational number or not. Suppose you have 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Difference means subtraction. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. What is the LCM we can take? The LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. Why it is 4? 4 is a multiple of 2. Therefore, whenever you have denominators of the form, one number is the multiple of the other, the bigger number is considered to be the LCM. So 2 divides 4, 2 times 2 into 1, 2. 4 divides 4, 1 time 1 into 1, 1. So 2 minus 1 equal to 1 by 4. 1 by 2 is a rational number. 1 by 4 is a rational number. The difference of 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 is a rational number 1 by 4. You take 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. Again LCM is 4. 4 divides 4, 1 time 1. 2 divides 4, 2 times 2 into 1, 2. Now you got minus 1 by 4. Minus 1 by 4 is also a rational number. The difference of two rational numbers is a rational number or not. That means if the numbers are in the form of p by q and the result of the difference of two numbers in the form of p by q must also be in the form of p by q. 1 by 2 is in the form of p by q. 1 by 4 is in the form of p by q. The difference of 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2, it is minus 1 by 4. The difference of two rational numbers is a rational number. Therefore, rational numbers are having closure property under subtraction. Now, the same example you take. What is the difference of 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4? It is plus 1 by 4. You change the order. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 4. Therefore, a by b minus c by d. Say for example, it is e by f. C by d minus a by b, it is equal to minus e by f. Here it is plus e by f and here it is minus e by f. They are not the same. So in general, the difference of two rational numbers a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Therefore, rational numbers do not have commutative property under subtraction. Similarly, if you try the same with three numbers, that is a comma b comma c are any three rational numbers, their difference a minus b minus c is equal to a minus of b minus c. If you check this result as 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, it is how much? If you take LCM and subtract 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, you get 1 by 4. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is how much? 0. You change the order. 1 by 2 minus of 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4. Plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 gets cancelled. It is equal to 1 by 2 minus 0. It is equal to 1 by 2. Clearly 0 is not equal to 1 by 2. So a minus b minus c is not equal to a minus of b minus c. Rational numbers do not have associative property under subtraction. Similarly, we can verify whether rational numbers have identity property under subtraction or not. What is this? 7 by 5 minus 0. It is equal to 7 by 5. What is 0 minus 7 by 5? It is minus 7 by 5. 0 minus 7 by 5 equal to minus 7 by 5. Now we are checking a minus 0 is equal to 0 minus a or not. What is the result here? 7 by 5. Here minus 7 by 5. So a minus 0 equal to 0 minus a means we say rational numbers are having identity property under subtraction. Here the result is plus 7 by 5 and here the result is minus 7 by 5. The result is not the same. Therefore, rational numbers do not have identity property under subtraction. So we discussed about rational numbers which are in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, and we learned their properties under addition, and we verified their properties under subtraction. What are the properties we verified under addition? Closure, commutative, associative, identity, and inverse properties. Similarly, under subtraction we verified whether the difference of two whole numbers is two rational numbers is a rational number or not. Yes, rational numbers have closure property under subtraction. And we check whether rational numbers are having commutative property under subtraction or not. In general, if a comma b are two rational numbers, their different a minus b must be equal to b minus a, but the result is not the same. Therefore, rational numbers do not have commutative property under subtraction. Similarly, we verify whether rational numbers have associative property under subtraction or not. That is, a minus b minus c is equal to a minus of b minus c or not. The result is not the same. Hence, rational numbers do not have associative property under subtraction. Similarly, we verified rational numbers do not have identity property under subtraction. And next class, we are going to discuss about rational numbers and their properties with respect to multiplication and division. Thank you, children. We will continue in the next class.